Hello, this is Asin Law Office. Today, I'll explain the critical difference a lawyer can make when you're facing a sexual offense investigation, particularly at police stations like Seoul Dongdaemun. In sexual offense cases, how the facts are organized and recorded often matters more than the facts themselves. This means your initial response during the investigation can determine the entire outcome. When you go into an investigation alone, you're pressured to react instantly to questions. You might give a firm answer even when your memory is hazy, or in trying to explain the situation, you might use unnecessary language that can be taken out of context. It's frustrating, but the investigation record is often built around that one single sentence. However, when a lawyer is by your side, they can help clarify the intent behind each question, guide the scope of your answers, and maintain the structural integrity of your statement. In practice, we first break down the case. We separate actions by timeline, analyze the context of conversations, and identify existing evidence. We clearly define what to admit and prepare solid grounds for what to contest. Just as a doctor doesn't perform surgery without a proper diagnosis, a legal problem needs a solid structure to find the right direction. This structural planning is the core of what we do. Sexual offense cases hinge on issues like consent, awareness, and the history of the relationship. This is fundamentally different from cases like theft or insurance fraud, which are driven by objective data. That's why the consistency of your initial statement is absolutely vital. It might seem hard to believe, but that first police report often becomes the benchmark for all future judgments in the case. Even during consultations, we don't just push you to retain our services. We take the time to listen to the full story and consider not only the criminal proceedings, but also related issues like employment, personal information disclosure, and even immigration status. Once we take a case, we manage the entire process seamlessly, from attending the investigation and submitting legal opinions to representing you in court. Our focus is on managing the record and the procedure, not on success fees. Since 2009, while handling both criminal and civil cases, our guiding principle has always been structure over outcome. This approach is why we've operated without a single dispute since opening in 2014. We prepare every single case as if the investigation is happening tomorrow. Ultimately, the difference a lawyer makes isn't just about speaking a few words on your behalf. It's about designing the entire framework of your case. That design changes the final disposition and every step that follows. At Asin Law Office, we apply this standard to criminal, civil, family, real estate, and administrative law. If you need a consultation, please see the description below. Thank you.